back then they were showing anime during the movie days, like right after we got off school. You remember those days, right, Steve?
Yep. I watched Sailor Moon and fucking Gundam a lot.
I that Gundam was amazing.
G Gundam was better though.
I'm more like a.
I'm not saying that Gundam Wing was bad because I love that series because I watched everything including the movie.
Yeah, I like Gundam. I also like that one. I forgot which version of Gundam. I always forget it. Is the one that had the Tequila Gundam.
That's G Gundam.
Yeah, G Gundam.
The Mexican Gundam.
Yeah.
The Mexican Gundam.
Yeah, exactly. And it was the pilot that gave it the most Mexican name ever.
What was it? I forgot. I remember the USA guy's name Verily.
I really like. I don't remember. He had like a stereotypical Spanish name, but his fucking first name was. Oh man, he's so racist.
It's okay, everyone got dicked in that anime and G Gundam. Except for America, France. England, China, which was weird.
I always wondered about what do you call it? About Bleach. Was the guy that made Bleach just had like he was like a weeb for Mexican culture?
Who are you talking about? Tie-Dye Kubo?
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a thing for like the best way to describe it is Japanese, Mexican, and then German.
Because like there were so many Hispanic references, mostly Mexican references in Bleach.
You mean Cero?
Cero, Hueco Mundo, Las Noches. They literally have a character named Chad that's Mexican. That's so and his grandpa's so Mexican it's painful.
You mean his abuela?
His abuelo.
Abuelo. That's right. Abuelo.
I like when the
My abuelo said I must never use my fist in violence. That's good to know, Chad. Good to know, man.
Hey, but Chad's
Unfortunately became obsolete in the final arc.
Bleach, like for some reason, just the wheels fell off after the fight with Aizen, and they somehow managed to redeem themselves.
I think that has mostly to do with the Fullbring arc being as controversial as it was. It's like, oh yeah, you know Chad's powers, the ones that he got in Las Noches and shit. It's like, yeah. So he might actually be a Fullbring. It's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, you know, a guy whose mom got too close to a hollow and shit.
Makes sense.
It was so dumb when they said that too. I was like, what the fuck?
My favorite part is how when like Soul Reapers and like the Hollows started attending Ichigo's high school, and Nell said that she was from Las Noches, and nobody knew where that's from, and they just assumed it was in Mexico, and they just like, hey Chad, do you know what part of Mexico that's from? Like, do you know where that part of the country is? Like, why are you asking me? Okay, it just sounds like it's just assume I knew where it is.
You talking about the visors?
Yes. look, man, Ichigo's house and his room are like the ideal hideout or clubhouses for the Soul Society members.
Remember when Rengeku was going to use her sex appeal against him and stuff, and yet he was still looking through his fingers even though he had his eyes closed?
Ichigo's it's like, I can see you still peeking, dude.
No, I'm not. It's like, bruh. Renji's doing the same shit as you. Stop that. Ah, yes, Renji. That character got shitted on.
With the monkey hand.
Remember when they were telling us that Orihime was gonna be the strongest character?
That
with her fucking loaf of bread.
that shit was so dumb. Kubo should have never given that bitch that power. I'm sorry, but like that was a mistake.
What the fuck? I never understood her power.
Her power is basically, if she rejects something, she can recreate reality around it. So if you lose an arm, she can make it come back. From literally nothing. She's literally like an OP healer. I mean, you can't technically kill her because she sucks at fucking attack. Which, I never understood why Yuhabak never killed her, or why Aizen never killed her.
It's just, she was too essential.
Yeah, Aizen was like, oh yeah, her power's too good and stuff. It'd be a shame to kill her. It's like, bruh, kill her!
What's your favorite fight?
My favorite fight?
Yeah.
Kenpachi versus Nonotoria.
For me, it's that or Ichigo versus Grimjow. The last battle they had.
Oh, the
That
one
first
that actually...
battle, that first battle between them doesn't make sense. Who else got gotten?
Yep. See, Ichigo's biggest problem in the early half of the series that they never fully explained, but, you know, after 100 filler and stuff, they would circle back around it. It's like, Ichigo's biggest problem is he never tamed his hollow.
Nope.
Nope.
One member of the original members of the Espada that I really liked and I wish they did more was Coyote Stark.
He was too damn good.
Infinite settles.
He basically had like these old-timey looking pistols that looked like they couldn't shoot out anything, but yet acted like submachine guns with Ceroblast.
You know how Grimjow's settle, right, Eloy?
Yeah, I know he was a sparrow.
Yeah, so basically that, but infinite and at the firing speed of the gun.
Alrighty.
But what? Wait, what?
Yeah, he had guns that could shoot those same blasts that Grimjow could do, and he could just shoot them infinitely at rapid speeds.
Bro would be broken.
It was.
Stark was considered the most broken of all the Espada. Like, I thought
I thought he was the strongest.
he was. Although Yami swears to God that he's the strongest because he's technically number 0. Which
That's
is,
what I thought that's what it meant.
yeah, he
Honestly,
said.
I think that was the cat. I think Stark should have been Espada number 0.
I'll be right back.
It would have made more sense, yes.
I think the stupidest. I think the stupidest fight was Soifon and Espada number 2.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, my Bankai is actually a giant rocket launcher. It's like, good to know, Soifon.
Why are you here?
Like, seriously, it's like, why? I mean, hell, Yoriichi had a bigger impact in that arc than anybody, really.
Yoruichi is the reason why fucking I forgot his name. Rukia's older brother. What's his
Byakuya?
name? Yeah, Byakuya. Yoruichi's the only reason why that brother didn't die. Espada.
Oh, against a Espada number, what was it, 7 or 6?
I think it was 6.
No, it was 7, I believe. Because he was the fast one. Because Grimjaw was 6.
Oh yeah, you're right. Dude, have you ever read this one comic called Bleach Happy to Serve?
No.
So, Urahara decides to open up a restaurant. It's basically his version of Hooters. But he calls the restaurant Boobies. And he said, "Why did you?" And I asked, "Why did you name it Boobies?" Well, it's because it's named after my favorite bird. Like, and he starts going on about why that bird means so much to him and why he likes the bird. And they tell him, "You know that the name for that bird isn't Boobies, is Boobies." And he's like, "Oh, well, I already made the bird, so okay, like that." And the funny thing is, a rival restaurant opens up like across the street from him, and it's called Tacos. And the reason why it's called Aizen's Taco is it's part of Aizen's, I want to say it's like community service. Remember how he was just strapped to the chair for the longest time?
Yeah.
Remember that one Soul Society officer at glasses?
Yep.
So apparently he's haunting Aizen, and since Aizen is strapped in the chair, there's nothing he can do, so